The book of Sirach, chapter 33, verses 30, chapter 33, verses 13. As the clay is in the potter's hand to fashion it at his pleasure, so is man in the hand of him that made him, to render to them as liketh him best. Good is set against evil, and evil against good. Slakia. Good is set against evil, and life against death. So is the godly against the sinner, and the sinner against the godly. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, Bashim Rakakwadash. Double honors to my apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and salutations to the hopeful elect. It's your brother Zakar Kassad coming to you with the just a quick walk through the woods real quick. Just thankful. Just thankful. And just thinking about things. Thinking about this world and how I hate this world. I find myself saying that a lot more these days. I'd be like, man, I hate it here. I hate this. And then I'd be trying to catch myself. I'm like, Lord, please don't, take me out because I said I hate it. It's just that, like the scriptures tell you, in the book of Ecclesiastes, it speaks about how with much knowledge, with much wisdom is much sorrow. Something along those lines, roughly paraphrasing, I mean. So there's a lot of sorrow because you start realizing how messed up it is for us, how messed up it is in this world. You start realizing what's really going on, Start realizing that there's nothing that you can do. We really just need the Lord. Yeah. All praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. Double honors to my apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and salutations to the hopeful elect and to the speckled bird. I mean, the scattered Israelites. But there's still some of our brothers and sisters may look like different nations. And we need the Lord. We need the Lord for them too. We need the Lord to come and gather his elect. The Lord willing that I'll be a part of that number, but I know somebody gonna be. Hey man, we doing the work. That's all we can do. Somebody got to do the work. Just like somebody got to be the false prophet. You see a lot of things going on these days. A lot of, the Genesis guys are like trying to change things. And there's been people in the background that's been having itching ears. They couldn't wait to hear something different. We have to keep on like mentioning it in our videos that we got to be repetitive because, Jake don't pay attention too well. Like they want to hear something new all the time. So Genesis, they trying to gather troops to themselves, gather people to themselves. They thought they was gonna get some more money and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, but the Lord is stomping on all of that, because salvation is for Israel, man. All right. But just like I just read the scripture, as the clay is in the potter's hand, just like the scriptures say in Ezekiel, it might be in Ezekiel 13 or 14, maybe before that. But it says the prophet that, let me read it real quick. The prophet that deceived that prophet, I, the Lord, deceive that prophet. The Lord deceived. How you spell deceived? Damn, I gotta stop. Deceived Deceived. Let me just look it up. I, the Lord, deceived that prophet. You brothers know what I'm talking about. So the Lord has deceived certain guys. And that's not it. That's not it. That's just the beginning. Like the Alazar, and just think the apostles been seeing this stuff for 30 plus years. You just better hope that you ain't next. You know? Because it's all it takes is the Lord to change your spirit, man. The Lord to put a weird spirit on you, man. All right, have you all kind of fucking bugged out here, man. Those guys, those one guys was talking about Grandma Cracker, Newport or something, calling the Lord Grandma Cracker or something, Grandma Newport. Like, that's a horrible, horrible situation, man. That's very, very scary. What was I looking up? Dang it, I forgot. Let's go to Ezekiel 13. And, nope. It's in Ezekiel 14 and 9. And if a prophet be deceived when he has spoken a thing, I, the Lord, have deceived that prophet. So that's the point. That's why Sirach 33 and 13 says, as the clay is in the potter's hand to fashion it at his pleasure, so is man in the hand of him that made him, to render to them as liketh him best. The Lord is controlling everything, man. Literally. Salakia. Yeah, so the Lord is controlling everything, man. All right? Everything. Just like Proverbs 21 tells us that the king's heart is in the hand of the Lord. Scriptures say man's goings are of the Lord. How can he find his own way? So everything's being controlled with the Lord. The Lord is in control, man, of these false prophets and everything that's going on. All right? Yeah, it was a damn tree that just fell, or a branch that just fell, because a squirrel was trying to jump to the other tree. Yeah, so everything is of the Lord, man. This is verse 14, Sirach chapter 33, verse 14. Good is set against evil, and good is set against evil, and life against death. So is the godly against the sinner, and the sinner against the godly. That's right. That's why you don't fit in. That's why it feels weird sometimes when you just enter the room. You just got here, but it feels like somebody been talking shit about you or something. You know, which they probably have. You know, especially at work or places like that, you know. Spirits are real. You can feel people's vibes, their energy. You can feel it in their motion, in their vibration, how they speak, in the slightest variation in their voice. You know? That's why when people have been together so long, you know, like a man and a woman, you know, married woman, man, you know, they be together so long, they can tell, like, you know, they become one, literally. And the Lord said it. So there's a thing called spirits out there. There's vibrations that people can feel. You know, whenever I was younger, they used to call it the vibe. That's my vibe. You know, it's a real thing. And our vibe, our vibration is higher than this world. Our vibration is on a whole nother level because we seek the Lord. Before you came into this truth, you was nothing like these people in the beginning. Nor are you still to this day. The Lord just granted you access to figure out why you were so different. You see? That's what it really is. This is Sirach 21 and 20. It says, a fool lifteth up his voice with laughter, but a wise man doeth scarce smile a little. Yeah, we barely smiling out here, really, man. Ain't shit funny. I don't see nothing funny. I really don't. I don't be seeing nothing funny. I don't be seeing nothing funny, man. Nothing be funny. Nothing's funny anymore. Yeah, let's turn that down a little bit. Let me see. Man, I wish you can see how pretty it is. It is dark, but it's still pretty. So, a fool lifteth up his voice with laughter. And this time right now, you know, people at your job and shit, they all trying to laugh and shit. You know, nobody's trying to talk about the elephant in the room. You know, because you're a prophet, because you're different. They don't want to talk about it. And even if you squint at a little bit of it, you start saying something about Trump, that come out your mouth, or, you know what I'm saying? Nobody wants to talk about that guy anyway. But, you know what I'm saying? You start talking about things that are going on in the earth, man, they start getting squeamish and shit. They don't want to talk about that. No. Please don't bring that up. No, I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about my wife. That's all they be saying. My wife. It's like, goddamn, you hate your wife. That's all you can talk about, goddamn it. You be talking about how she did this wrong and did that wrong. I don't want to talk about your fucking wife, man. All right? But that's people these days, they're resorting to talking about shit, and they're trying to get away from the elephant in the room. They're trying to escape. But the Lord ain't gonna let y'all escape. Damn, it's too bright, man. I want y'all to see how it is. The Lord ain't gonna let y'all escape. Oh shit, what's that? I can hear stuff in the background. There. That's a little better, kinda. Yeah, that's better. That's better. The Lord ain't gonna let him escape, man. So we ain't smiling, ain't shit funny, man. We seeing the prophecies, we trying to get the fuck out of here. A lot of people, they try their best to hide from what's really going on. You know? Speak to a smooth things ass nigga. You know what I'm saying? Speak to me smooth ass looking ass. Ninja, you know? Speak to me smooth things looking ass ninja. Yeah, so but ain't nothing smooth, man. Ain't nothing funny. Okay? This is Ecclesiastes chapter 2 and 17. It says, therefore I hated life, because the work that is wrought under the sun is grievous unto me. For all is vanity and vexation of spirit. All is vanity and vexation of spirit, man. All is vanity and vexation of spirit. Everything vexes our spirit. Everything is getting on our motherfucking nerves. And before the world was tired, before America, you know what I'm saying, everything started getting on America's nerve. You Americans have been getting on our nerves for a long time. And now you're feeling what we've been feeling. Now you're going through the shit that we said that the Lord was going to put us through. And we're going through it too, but you're going through it worse, because you wasn't even giving, you wasn't seeking the Lord at an earlier stage. And the Lord is closing up the doors of mercy, the doors of grace. Those doors ain't going to stay open forever. The Lord is going to do something to this place. Don't you fucking understand? The Lord is going to kill people, man. Take your fucking babies inside the room and go hide. What the Lord said, start mourning for your sons and your daughters, man. You better fucking start praying. Cover yourself and say, what the Lord said, man, I've done about to look up these scriptures. Mournings and sorrows are coming, man. Didn't the Lord, What did he say whenever those ladies was what was that situation? He said don't such and such for me. He said, what did he say? Your children. Pray for your children. Let me see. Yeah, man. It's gonna get bad out here, man. It's gonna get bad out here, man. Let me see. Let me look up something real quick. This is Second Esdras, actually. This is Second Esdras 16:1. It says, "Woe unto thee, Babylon," aka America in these days. It says, "In Asia, woe be unto thee, Egypt and Syria." It says, "Gird up yourselves with cloths of sack and hair, bewail your children, and be sorry, for your destruction is at hand." Bewail your children. Let me look up that word bewail in the Edom Online, right? Bewail. And it says to mourn aloud. Bewail your children. It says to mourn aloud, man. All right, because guess what? Guess what's coming? Destruction is coming, man. The scripture said, bewail your children. Bewail, it says to mourn aloud. To wail. To lament. To wail is to lament. Woo! To lament. And you already know what that is, to lament. Right? To lament means to moan, to bewail, to weep, to moan, a wailing, a moaning, a weeping, crying. People about to be crying, man. People gonna be losing each other left and right in the days ahead, man. So the Lord is not playing. The Lord ain't playing with none of us, bro. All right? And we see what's going on, and we getting ourselves ready. And we thankful. Thank the Lord that he gave us his truth every single day, man. You can't thank the Lord enough. Because a lot of people ain't got that Isaiah 33:6, man. A lot of your family members that ain't never, they drive past the camp sometimes probably. They don't got no Isaiah 33:6. They gotta be able to, they gotta feel something and see something to believe it. That's how you know we Israelites. The Lord said, if I would have went to another nation, they would have believed me. But since I come to you, you don't believe me. You see? That's how you know we hard-headed, man. We freaking hard-headed. Ecclesiastes 2:17. Therefore I hated light, because of the work that is wrought under the sun is grievous unto me. Yeah, this place sucks. For all is vanity and vexation of spirit. Everything is vexation of spirit out here, man. Okay? That's why the Lord is pushing us to be separated. Basically, a stoic. I know that since I come into the truth, I've started to hate people more. And it's not like I want to hate them, but it's just how I feel after I learned that people are pieces of shit. You know? It's like a young man, he's fresh in the army or something, you know, you fresh, and then you have to go through the fights and people picking on you and beating the shit out of you, and then you turn into a monster. Now you're a leader. It's like any other progression. I don't know where this trail came from, but that did not used to be there. And let me see here. That looks weird. But anyway. But it's like any other progression. You grow, you learn, you start understanding, like, people are fucking difficult. You know? People are difficult to deal with. And that's just the truth of it. People are assholes. And that's just the truth of it. Yeah, Slakia, my bad, man. I got this little ass, like, I didn't bring my, I'm trying to hold the phone in the same hand, but, because I got, trying to hold my phone and then hold my note and hold everything at the same time, so bear with me. This is, I forget where I was at. I think I was in 2nd Esdras 16. Yeah, 2nd Esdras 16 and 3, it says, a sword is sent onto you, and who may turn it back? Yeah, destruction is coming on this place, man. It says, a fire is sent among you, and who may quench it? Plagues are sent unto you, and who is he that may drive them away? Because guess what? The Lord is sending the plagues, man. So, bewail your children. What does it say? Hey, like, seriously, man. Hey, the Lord is about to fucking destroy America. Like, literally, man. Like, there needs to be a hasting going on. People aren't fast enough. People aren't hasting fast enough to me. You know? Even I look at I'm like, yo, you gotta haste. Haste that day. Haste that day. The day of the Lord, what's it say? It cometh cruel. The day that it hasteth. 2nd Esdras 16 and 5. Plagues are sent unto you, and what is he that may drive them away? Plagues, financial plagues, economic meltdown. 2025, 2026 gonna be a goddamn, like 2025 was a movie, but 2026, forget my language, 2026 is about to be a damn, goodness gracious. I don't even think it can get worse than 2025, but it's gonna get worse. Do you understand that? It's going to get worse than 2025. I'm talking about everybody homeless. They got, but we ain't worried about it. Guess what, man? Hey, we protected by the Lord, Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, man. And the Lord going to take care of his elect. Lord willing, we be a part of that number. But people about to struggle. Pac said it in that song. He said it's going to be some shit that make it hard to smile out here in the future. It's going to be some shit, bro. It's going to be hard to smile, bro. You might witness some brains on the sidewalk. You might witness a little child, so, like, shit, man. We going to be going through some shit. Things that you can't even imagine. But the Lord's going to be with his elect. But we're going to see this shit. We're going to see it. We're going to feel it. We're going to smell it. We're going to smell that smell of blood. That smell of dead bodies. Burning bodies. Burning flesh, man. How about that? These are things that are coming up on the earth, man. These are things that are coming up on the earth. That we know that are coming. You see? That's why the scriptures tell you to separate yourself. That's why hey, because if we with the Lord gonna protect us, man. We choosing our side. Actually, we didn't choose shit. The Lord chose us to draw nigh unto him. And we got to be thankful, man. This is 1 John 2 and 15. Love not the world, neither the things that are in the world. If any man love the world, the love of the Father. For if any man love the world, the love of the Father is not in him. It's talking about this current world. You know, knowing that this is going to pass away. All the signs are there. The Lord is clearly showing you that he's about to destroy America. Like, This place is the time for this place. It's ran its course. Was that Daniel 5 speaks about many tekel? Thou art found wanting. You are weighed in the balances, man. America's been weighed in the balances. It's time for this place to go. All right. And if you're not okay with that, then you're wicked. And you're going to die right along with it. It says, for all that is in the world, the lust of the flesh. Yeah, America lives off of the lust of the flesh. All these ads all fucking day. Can't even get away from them. Everything is promoting something to you. Like, even if you talk about, like right now, if I talk about a car battery, like later on today, a car battery ad will pop up on my YouTube ad somewhere. YouTube algorithm. Just because I'm talking about it. So they're listening to you. Like this technology, this system is being set up. iPhone 17, digital IDs and shit being set up. Miracles inside of the beast. The lust of the flesh. The lust of the flesh gonna lead you to that MOTB line. Because you're gonna want something to eat. That's your flesh. You're trying to feed your belly. The lust of the flesh gonna get everybody hooked onto the mark of the beast. It says, for all that is in the world, the lust of the flesh, the lust of the eyes, and the pride of life is not of the Father, but is of the world. And the world passeth away, and the lust thereof. But he that doeth the will of God abideth forever. He that doeth the will of the Lord, Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, abideth forever, man. Revelations chapter 2 and 10. It says, fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer. Behold, the devil shall cast some of you into prison. Yeah, some of us gonna have to be on the guillotine. Some of us gonna have to go to prison. Some of us, but hey, we ready for it, whatever, man. Because guess what? If we die for the Lord, then the Lord got our back, man. We died a good cause. We fought the good fight of faith. We didn't turn our back on the Lord, Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, like a bunch of you people in these last days are doing. I'm going to die with dignity. Die with honor. In the Lord, Yahweh Shai Mashiach. It says, behold, the devil shall cast some of you into prison, that ye may be tried. And ye shall have tribulation 10 days. Be thou faithful unto death, and I will give thee a crown of life. That's what we're searching for. When the Lord says, well done, my good and faithful servant. Acts 20 and 24, it says, but none of these things move me, neither count I my life dear unto myself, so that I might finish my course with joy. And that's all we want to do. We want to finish our course with joy. And the ministry which I have received of the Lord Yahweh Shai Mashiach, to testify the gospel of grace, of the grace of power. Romans 8 and 37, nay, in all things we are more than conquerors through him that loved us. That's right. See, the Lord got our backs, and we already know it. The Lord has our backs. 2 Corinthians chapter 4 and 8, we are troubled on every side, yet not distressed. We are perplexed, but not in despair. Persecuted, but not forsaken. Cast down, but not destroyed. That's right. That's right, man. Cast down, but not destroyed. Giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. Hopefully this message was edifying. Shalom.